Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I just got Nora dropped off at preschool. I have a busy day this morning, so I real quickly ran over to Dutch Bros. I'm still discovering the area now that we've moved. And the other day I had an errand out in this part of town and found out we have a Dutch Bros near us. I've been to them once or twice when we've been in an area that had one. And I know they're super popular in like Colorado, and they actually have a protein latte always on their menu now. I think it was a special they did last year sometime, and it was so popular they kept it on the menu. So today I got a medium hopscotch protein iced latte. I did add an extra shot of espresso because I feel like when you're adding like protein shakes in particular, or protein milks, that's what they call theirs. They have protein milk instead of picking like regular milk or oat milk. It's protein milk, and that's what makes it a protein latte. When you're adding those though, sometimes they can mask the flavor of coffee. So I like to add an extra shot. Also, I could use the energy this morning. We are dragging a little bit today. I actually did the zero sugar added version where the caramel and the flavor shot they put into it is a zero sugar sweetener. So with those adjustments, this medium size, which is 24 ounces, comes out to 290 calories and 21 grams of protein. So this is kind of like a good breakfast jump start for me because it has enough protein in there. I'll probably do some sort of a snack later. I haven't had anything other than water so far this morning, and it's just about 9:30 a.m. I also added the soft top to mine, which will add a little bit more calorie wise, but I feel like this is the first time drinking a protein coffee that it really just tastes like an iced latte. It tastes like a little treat. I don't feel like I'm drinking a protein shake. So I'm glad I tried it. This is my first time trying one of their protein lattes. That was fun. Anyway, we do have a busy morning. I was telling you guys I have some fun news and a new venture to share with you all in my last video. And that is, now that we've had a minute at our new house, gotten ourselves organized, both girls are off to school and I have a little bit more flexible time on my hands. I have officially opened up my own cottage micro bakery. So what does that mean? I'm licensed under cottage laws here in Texas, and I can officially sell my sourdough and baked goods from my home. Crackle and Crumb, my new baby, my bakery, is now open. I have an Instagram page where I do weekly order drops where I'll list out a menu for the week. People who live in the local area can DM me to order items, and then I schedule pickups and delivery for that following Friday. So it's been going pretty well. This is week 2. Last week was my inaugural week, and I had a lot of great orders. Lots of supportive friends and people from my church and my mom group really showed up and ordered some fun things from us, as well as some of Josh's wonderful coworkers. They've all been great testers of my products for the last year, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So I had a big special order that came in over the weekend that I got done and delivered, but I have a couple more orders to fill for this Friday. So today being Wednesday is my official dough day. That means first thing this morning, I mixed up my sourdough starter, water, flour, and salt, the base ingredients of my sourdough bread, to get the bread started. I'm not just doing sourdough. I have sourdough products and a variety of bread flavors every week, but I'm also doing bagels and a variety of cookies and other non-sourdough breads from my bakery. So lots of fun. It's been really fun and an artistic outlet, creating the new logo and new menu items. Josh has been in heaven because he's been testing all of my new recipes and items. The girls have been excited to help me put stickers and labels on my packaging, and it's just been kind of like a new refreshing chapter for our family. We'll see how far it goes. I love that I'm able to serve my local community. If you're in the South Houston or Houston area, or you're wanting to travel to the Houston area to do a pickup, you can order from my bakery and check me out on Instagram. We'll see if I get into doing any markets in the area. This is all still very brand new, so we're taking it one step at a time. So let's have a day together following along the day in the life of an owner with a new micro bakery. We need lots of coffee. It's gonna be a long day. We're back. Let's take a look at how the dough's doing. Got these large food grade tubs so I could do more than one round of dough at a time, like in my bowls. So this here is dough for 3 sourdough breads. I had to transfer Winnie, my sourdough starter, to a big jar just to bulk feed her up to get enough active starter for 3 breads. I'm actually gonna do another big feed on her one more time because I have another round of 3 I want to do. But the second set of 3 aren't gonna be for orders this week. They're gonna be test recipes so I can share pictures of what's coming up on next week's menu when I post the weekly menu this weekend. So I have a little bit of baking for marketing to do as well as some orders to do today. Always keeping busy. Josh joked with me that the second our youngest went off to preschool and I had not a whole week, but just 2 days a week where she's in school from like 9 to 2. That was too much time on my hands, so I created a whole nother second business. I feel like my shirt could not be more true this morning. Got my walk-in outside, have my coffee. Now it's time to make some bread. Fresh washed hands, of course. My dough. Hello, Winnie, you're doing so good this morning. And this is the stretch and fold process. So we are going to, my dough ingredients have been sitting together for just about an hour and a half. Everything getting nice and hydrated, starting to get a little stretchy. We're just gonna stretch it up and fold it over itself. And I'm gonna do that to each side. There she is. We're gonna cover her back up. Let her rest for half an hour. Having that 30-minute window is perfect timing to get some exercise in. This is Yoga with Cassandra. I have followed her videos for years. I love how calm and chill she is, and it's very easy for beginners. Ignore my empty shelves. I'm in the process of trying to find time to grab our fall decor bin. I know it's already October and I haven't even decorated for fall yet, guys, because I've still been getting the new house set up for just like normal everyday kind of stuff. Anyway, one thing I've noticed as I've been better about regular walking and exercise and everything is I've been feeling really tight in my hips and my lower back and up in my upper neck and shoulders. And I think part of that is also maybe all the baking and how I'm standing and stretching all the dough and everything. So I think adding yoga and stretching routines into my day are going to be important moving forward. Well, I'm actually already a few sets of stretch and folds in. I ended up talking to my mom on the phone, so I was talking with her while I did the last couple. We had a nice long catch up. It's been a while since we chatted. It's the hard part about family living far away out of state. Like, we try and have some longer phone talks now and then. But this is my last set, number 4, stretch and folds for the dough. It's getting nice and poofy, a little more jiggly versus that shaggy dough. So yeah. Stretch and fold away, and then we're just gonna tuck her aside and bulk ferment, which means just to sit on the counter with a lid on and let it rise for a few more hours until it's ready for shaping. Much stretchier too. Dough's proofing. I have about another hour and a half till I have to go get Nora from preschool, so I made some quick lunch. I try to keep meals easy and pretty mess-free on dough days just because I don't want it to keep cleaning up in between everything. So I just have a little turkey and cheese with lettuce and some Greek yogurt ranch on a wrap. And then I also sliced up an apple. I'm gonna have a lunch, relax for a little bit, and get a round of dishes done. So I'm ready to go when I get back from all of the school runs to start shaping dough together. All right, I got thing 1 and thing 2 from school. We popped by Sonic to grab some drinks. I got a Diet Dr. Pepper with some fresh lime in it. We need to stop over at H-E-B. I checked my dough in between getting each of the girls. Nora's tongue is blue. Oh, silly girl. Anyway, I checked the dough. It's not ready yet. It's starting to cool down now, transitioning summer into fall, even though it's still hot here in Texas, but it always affects my dough. And I just have to be real careful this time of year about checking the temperature of it to see when it's done proofing and ready to be shaped and put in the fridge. So it still needs a bit of time. I need to go grab something easy for dinner tonight that's not gonna make a mess in the kitchen. So we're gonna swing over to the grocery store and grab some stuff to make easy dinner. Sillies. Bingo and Bluey in their cart. We got, okay. Okay, Jana and Rita. some raspberries, some grapes, some avocados for avocado toast, peppers to refill our veggie tray, some onion. It's not my Costco ones, but there's nothing that makes a faster dinner than picking up a rotisserie chicken. Turkey and cheese for sandwiches. To be honest, it's the beginning of the month and we need a lot of stuff, but I don't have patience or the mentality to handle a full list right now. Ugh, so busy. Get us out of here. Our dough's looking good. We're jiggly. We got some big bubbles. Pulls away from the side clean. Not really sticky. Doesn't stick to me. She's ready. The evening is always crazy. Sorry guys, it's hard to film when I have kids running around, groceries to put away, and bread to put away for the night. So I got everything shaped. Here's how my 3 breads turned out. I have a Parmesan Italian herb, a plain sandwich loaf, as well as a pumpkin swirl bread. Filled and shaped, wrapped up and placed in the fridge. They're gonna do a cold ferment overnight, and then later tomorrow I'll bake them off. I will try and share a picture of them for after they're baked here. Now I have to clean up my kitchen, both from bread making and quickly making the kids dinner. And then I will check in with you guys after I get the kids to bed. This is not gonna be a day that I will make my intermittent fasting window. Some days I do, some days I don't. I do try though. I didn't eat until around 9:30 is when I had that coffee this morning. It'll be 7:30 by the time I get the kids to bed. And then I'm gonna have my quick dinner. Are you guys reading books? Yeah. Thanks, Lila Lou.
This is her second book.
Okay, is she ready for mommy snuggles?
No.
Oh, you want to read one more?
I'm giving her snuggles.
Oh, you're taking my job?
Snuggles and another book.
Taking a minute to hydrate. It is like 8:30. I just got that dinner popped in the crock pot. I kind of was snacking on some of the chicken earlier when I was cutting it up for the girls. I gave them some rotisserie chicken and raw veggies on the side and some fruit, air fryer sweet potatoes, so they had an easy peasy dinner. So I was snacking on chicken. I'm not super hungry yet, and I wanted to throw the leftover chicken into a soup in the crock pot because Josh is working really late hours this week, and I wanted him to have something easy to bring with for dinner the next couple days. Also, one of those batches, because again, if you thought I was done making dough for the day, I have another batch, a single batch this time, of bread dough proofing. And then I also have a single batch of bagels, which I'm making for a friend who just had a baby. So I'm gonna deliver those to her as like a yay, welcome home gift. Still doughing for dough day, it never ends. I also have things that I prep earlier in the week, like cookie dough and some of my other like pastry stuff with individual ingredients. I get sorted out so that way, as I get into bake day tomorrow, things go pretty quickly. As you can see, I feel like I'm a little bit scattered all over the place. I wanted to get that crock pot done, so Josh had something easy to take for dinners the next couple weeks. I may have some a little bit later depending on how I'm feeling, but it's getting pretty late already. I really did just kind of like snack on rotisserie chicken and carrots and hummus while I was making the girls dinner. Honestly, after getting the whole kitchen cleaned up and dinner cleaned up and the girls to bed, I'm like pretty wiped for the day. Thank you for hanging out with me during dough day. I can't wait to try some of our homemade bread along with the chicken tortilla soup in the crock pot. If I don't have any tonight, it'll definitely be dinner tomorrow. Please like this video, head over to Instagram, check out my new micro bakery page, Crackle and Crumb Bakery. Give us a like and a follow, check out the menu. If you're local, let me know if you would like to order anything or have any questions. It's a big new adventure and we're excited for it. So thanks again for all your support, everyone. I am still gonna be posting here along with my health journey, and you'll see more behind the scenes bits as more unfolds with the new micro bakery. So if you haven't yet, hit that red subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I always do.